just say that.
I fucking love that intro. So yeah, once again, this is UWO, where I just curate your hot takes on professional wrestling, and then me and RN, and sometimes if we have guests, we'll react to your tweets and just give our 2 cents. So without further ado, let's go ahead. First up, sticking with the AEW pay-per-view length, coming in from @SpiderBitPP. I'll be happy when AEW starts to have monthly pay-per-views, so they don't feel forced to put everything they have on one pay-per-view. This is an interesting take on the idea of the monthly pay-per-views. This is just because the general sentiment was we're not getting enough story and we're going to water down our fan base, and now we're going to start charging them like almost like a monthly subscription to be fans of AEW, which sounds all negative. But this was an interesting insight into it. Is, you know what? If we do have more pay-per-views, the feuds that need a little bit more time to grow and still get onto a big show, we might be able to accomplish that. What do you think?
No, they can't build a story correctly with 4 months before a fucking pay-per-view. What makes you think they're going to be able to in a month? And I don't think like for them, I thought they were supposed to be the difference from WWE. Like, I like the quarterly,
the alternative.
Like, I think it makes some of their matches feel bigger. Like, and I think it gives us something like to look forward to, besides having to deal with the same fucking rebound matches like we have to do in WWE every other pay-per-view. So, like, to me personally, like, I hope they don't do this, but I mean, I can understand why people might be okay with it or be excited for it.
Yeah, I more or less, I like this tweet because it is a point of view on the subject that I didn't kind of think about. With that being said, has AEW given us the confidence that even with that, you know, not putting them on this pay-per-view in an effort to put them on one later down the road, they can tell a better story? We'll have to see it happen because they haven't really been able to do that till now, with a few things being the exception. So, although I like this point of view, SpiderBitPP, your tweet is trash, though. Oh shit! It's on loop. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Next up. So this one, I don't actually think this is a hot take. I just think it's something that needs to be addressed, like, essentially every time we do a big show. Coming in from Elite_Clips, 1 women's match on the show. No wonder all these women are dying to come. Not all these women are dying to come to work for AEW. Shout out to TK for all the opportunities he creates on women's wrestling. You can definitely feel the sarcasm in that tweet. Yeah, so Tony's set in his ways, ain't he, RN? Like, at this point, Tony Khan, you know, as far as women go, doesn't matter how big you were at another company, you get 1 designated match, you get 1-2 segments tops backstage, not in the ring, and that's it. This doesn't spell good for the you know, we talk about a lot of these people that want to come over from WWE because WWE's running out of things for them to do. We're not gonna see that on the women's wrestling side of things.
Well, I mean, like I said, we give Tony shit for a lot of things, but like, to me, like, I don't think this is necessarily all his fault. Like, there aren't many women on the show that would have garnered a match worthy of this show besides whatever the match was. I can't even remember which one it was now, because I mean, but I'm gonna be honest, all their women are mid. Besides Jade, all the women are mid. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I like Willow, but I feel like, again, she's black, so she's never going to get any real, like, push or anything, like, to the forefront of this division because she's black. We know how Tony feels about black people. Yeah, like I said, I can't think of one woman that I'm like, damn, I wish I could see besides Tony, and that's only because she caked up. Like, I mean.
Now listen, Toni Storm is doing some of her best work. The thing is the reason why we don't care is because Tony isn't facilitating a way to let us care. You know,
I don't think that's all it either, because these women have they have roles on all these different shows, and like I said, like I can't think of a match when they are given an opportunity that stands out or that makes me want to scream for more women's wrestling. Like, I'm sorry, like,
yeah,
that's just the facts of it. Especially with Jade gone now too. Like, she's the only woman I actually gave a fuck about. Like, but the rest of these women they're all doing the same catty shit that they were doing in the Divas division. Like, none of these women scream, "I'm a star, put me on TV." And that goes for Saraya, that goes for Toni Storm, that goes for fucking the alien bitch, whatever her name is. Like,
Chris Statlander, their TBS champion,
whatever she is, the host champion. Like I said, none of them like scream, like, I deserve TV time. Like, the shit's bland as hell. Same matches. Like, I do like a girl that's with House of Black. I think she's a star that they need to kind of like focus.
Julia Hart is getting a lot of momentum.
She should have won that fucking match because she was on like a 28 match win.
It was Julia versus Statlander, by the way.
Right. That's what it was. Yeah, like it was on the card and I didn't even fucking remember who it was. So like that right there tells you.
Yeah. Well, I will say this: another person who was objectively mid, didn't grab the crowd. No one was jumping out of their seats to see her. Was Miss Becky Lynch, and she proved all it takes is a singular moment.
No, and she proved all it takes is to be a big fish in a small pond.
She proved it just takes a moment, and then also it takes a little bit of backing from the company to get the momentum to make you must see, and then from there, you know, the feuds that you have and the stories you're involved in sprout up those around you.
But the moment you're talking about wasn't a planned fucking moment. Like it was a spontaneous.
However you get to that moment, you get to it. It just shows. But if you're not on TV, you can't create the moments.
No, what I'm saying is though, like you're right to a certain extent. Like they were right, and like you said, taking advantage of it and putting the rocket on her back. But that moment wasn't manufactured or something that they planned on happening. So, like, it's not the same thing.
However, women were still being featured at the time more frequently on television to create better odds in those moments being created, whether they're intentional or not. They also have an
extra hour on TV to give those women more time.
I got you. So it looks like we're going to be a little divided on this one, which is fine. That is fine. That's why we do this show. Sometimes people disagree, and other times RN is just wrong.
No, see, you misunderstood what I was saying. I agree with the tweet, but I also what I'm saying is it's not all Tony's fault. Like these women have not grabbed the proverbial brass ring. Somebody better go fucking give Tony a handy behind the dumpsters or something. I don't fucking know.
Jesus Christ. @elite_clips. Yeah, man, we agree with the tweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Back to the pay-per-view length. WrestleDream is going to midnight EST. Woof. We spoke on this one earlier, man. The pay-per-view length, we got to get it under control. It's you guys, AEW heard our arguments of the things that its whole basis of conception was it heard what us as fans dislike in WWE and therefore tries to present that alternative to give us what we want. One of the biggest things we complain about was the pay-per-views were pushing 4 to 5 hours long in WWE, and AEW feels inclined to just do the same. And this, I'm frankly, it wears me out, man, because I'm less invested during the show because I just want to get through the fucking thing by a certain point.
Like, I kind of agree to a certain extent, but like, I wouldn't mind if it was 4 or 5 hours, if, like you said, like it was dedicated to a certain amount of matches to give them time to breathe, to kind of like space it out, not like you said, just add shit to add shit. Like, you said, half the matches on this card could have been on Collision or Dynamite.
Oh, easily, dude. Some of them could have been on fucking Rampage.
Right.
No, with that being said, I don't even a show stacked to the gills with shit I want to see. I'm tapping out after like 4 hours. I still like 4 hours. That ideal runtime is right around that 3.5 hour mark. Get your shit in.
4 hours. What the fuck are you complaining on? It was 8:30 to 12. What are you complaining about?
You don't have to be so mean, RN.
No,
you know?
no, I had to stop and think about it for a second. Wait, hold up. Fuck, this tweet is about it being 4 hours. You just said that's your limit. Like, what are we complaining about?
If it's stacked to the gills with things I want to see, you could have taken this. If you took this pay-per-view and provided the stuff I really wanted to see, it would have ran for an hour and a half. It wouldn't even have been an episode of Dynamite, bro. It would have been like 4 matches. Yeah, me too. At P Money 59, dude. That's we're right there with you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Next up, from Labe Maggie May, legit. Who the fuck wants FTR and Young Bucks again? I sure as hell don't. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with this.
Let's go.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. We got the 3 matches, man. We got the 3 matches. This really does look like, because the Young Bucks really are hell bent on them and FTR being like the 1A, 1B, like best tag teams in the promotion / in the world. It looks like the Young Bucks gave FTR that win in Wembley. And I think the next, like, where they're going to have their title match is going to be in California, the Young Bucks neck of the woods, just for them to get their win, so they can stay like on level playing fields. And
these fucking tag teams, and I am.
Yeah, man.
I'm the Bucks guy. Like, everyone knows, I'm gonna stand for the Bucks. But like, I think FTR should have lost the fucking Aussie Open, because to me, Aussie Open is the best tag team in the world, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. FTR is good. I'm not saying they're trash, but they're boring as fuck. They're tiny, and it's the same matches over and over again. The Aussie Open is the best tag team in the world, flat out. And I think that was a miscue by them just to get to fucking Bucks and FTR number 24. So like, I am wholeheartedly agreeing with this fucking tweet.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. This is where like the self-serving nature of the Bucks, I think, is becoming really apparent.
I don't think it's just the Bucks either. I think it's FTR too. Like, their egos. People always want to give FTR a pass because it's always the Bucks that they're next to, but those dudes got a fucking ego too, or else they wouldn't have leached on the fucking CM Punk as soon as he came back with Collision and everything. They had, people forget that was their show just as much as it was fucking CM Punk. So like, we need to get off this. It's just the Bucks ego thing. No, this is FTR's ego thing too. They have continuously said that they're the best tag team in the world and only want to do top guy shit. So like, why would the Bucks not give them what they want, especially if they're included in it? So like, this isn't just the Bucks ego. This is fuck the Revival's ego as well.
I can see how you would think that. I personally am still very excited to tune into FTR, more so than the Bucks, because I just watched that awesome YouTube video about a month or so back that essentially condensed all the FTR and the Briscoes trilogy of Ring of Honor matches into like a single sitting video that just over like an hour long.
That's not fair though. Like, that was the Briscoes.
Yeah, but you know what? It's
and
still
it was something that we hadn't seen before too.
No, exactly. So what I'm saying is, if you removed the Bucks from this equation, I think I would still be cool with seeing FTR doing something with these belts. So I'm not like as pressed on both teams as you are. I'm more pressed on just the Bucks. And it's not even like I dislike the Bucks. It's just, dude, 4 times so early. I'm good. I got my fill with the 3 matches. You're just diluting at this point the quality of what you guys had. Right. My opinion. That's all. No, yeah, Labe Maggie May. Dude, it's been kind of like just agreeable tweets I looked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our sober minds are merging.
There it goes. Coming in from @Gus_Roman Empire. Bryan Danielson, Zack Sabre Jr. was a great fight, a dream match that lived up to the expectations. Happy with Bryan having won the fight. He has another great victory in duels against NGPW fighters. Before it had just been Okada. Yeah, so this is just, what side of the spectrum are you on with this match? You said it's par for the course. The last 10 minutes were fantastic, and I think made the match
But again,
incredible.
that's because you don't watch Zack Sabre Jr. enough to know that's how he rolls. Like, he's New Japan's Daniel Bryan. Like, if they want to put on a technical match or if they want to put on a fucking banger for an hour, he's their go-to guy. And it doesn't matter if it's versus a light heavyweight, a super heavyweight, a middleweight. It doesn't matter. Like, if they want to put on a 60-minute Broadway, Zack Sabre Jr. is the guy they go to no matter what.
Yeah. No, so what you're telling me is because I don't watch his genre in his matches as frequently, that's why it's more of a standout. You don't think there's anything objectively overly impressive with something because he delivers this a lot, like very frequently.
No, it's not, and not even necessarily just that. It's because it was with Bryan Danielson, another person who's the same. Like, he's their go-to guy for 1 hour Broadway, outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If it had been like him versus fucking Lance Archer and we got a match like this or something, like I would, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so because it's like, dude, you guys, it's like when you put it's you expect it to happen.
Right,
you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, look, we get it. It's like trying to be impressed with like the New England Patriots like 4th Super Bowl win. It's like, dude,
exactly.
We get it. Okay, exactly. Like, yeah, you guys, we already know
something we've never seen before.
Yeah,
6 Super Bowls, all that shit. But I mean, it's still Tom Brady winning a fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's a perfect
okay.
analogy. That's okay.
All right, so I see where you're coming from now. I see where you're coming from. It's like, dude, it's like we get it already. You guys are just fucking insanely good wrestlers.
And like I said, it was a great match, but it was because it was those two. Like, it's like two dudes scoring fucking a perfect score in the SAT, like, and they always scored. They got straight A's all through high school and shit. It's like, motherfucker, we knew you was gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, man. Okay, I get where you're coming from. All right, Gus.
And I agree with it too, because it should have been if this was a New Japan match or a New Japan show, I would feel different. But because it was an AEW match, Danielson should have went over. So I agree with this.
All right. Sweet. All right, cool. At Gus_Roman Empire. We like your tweet. And also, what
Oh, yeah.
a very pro WWE handle singing praise to current day AEW. Maybe that tribalism is dissipating our end. Maybe that tribalism's going away.
I'm not even. I was gonna say something, but like it's. I'll wait till we get done.
At Casual_Q, Edge's legacy is in the mud. I'm really shocked that he went to that jobber fed. Welp, I hope his neck is able to hold up with all those botchy-ass wrestlers. Okay, so I changed my mind about the tribalism RN.
Well, no, and I want to...
It's alive and well.
Right, and I want to speak
it's
on...
alive and well.
The thing about wrestling fans that always pisses me off and why they are such fucking weirdos and losers, and you can tell, like, other sports have never been in their blood, and they're in their mother's basement. They ain't getting no hoes. They ain't got no girlfriends, shit like that, is because of shit like this. Like, when you like football teams and other sports, yes, you hate those other fucking players that do not play for your team. That's what fandom is. And yes, I love those motherfuckers when they do play for my fucking team. And yes, I'm a stan now because they play for my team. That's how fandom works. It's only in wrestling where fucking weirdo fans like can't get over the, oh, we got a whole lot of Edge fans, or, oh, I like how everybody loves Jade now. That's how fandom works, you fucking nerd. You fucking weirdo nerd. That's how it works when you have a sports team that you love. You cheer for the guys on your team. You boo for the guys who aren't. So, yes, bitch, there's a lot of fucking Jade fans on the other side, and now there's a lot of Edge fans on the other side. That's how fandom works.
Now,
fucking stinky weirdo.
To be fair, I think if you are a genuine pro wrestling fan, you're a fan of Edge regardless.
Yes,
maybe the tribalism, my team, your team analogy works better with Jade. But damn it, dude, like it's really weird. It's really weird with people all of a sudden insulting Edge and coming for him the past his prime comments and stuff like that.
It's
It
weirdo
is,
shit. Bro.
it is kind of weird. It's a bit much.
Weirdo shit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's only in wrestling. Like no other. You never see like on Sundays when a fucking guy that was on another team has his debut with another team. Like, oh, I hope he's fucking all right. Hope his ankles hold up over there with that weak offensive line. Like you don't see that shit. Like it's just it's par for the course that you know what I'm saying. Like I don't get it. Like I said, I fucking hate wrestling fans. Like I hate all of you bastards. All of you hairy neck, fucking basement dwelling, stanky, non-deodorant wearing sons of bitches. I wish nothing but bad things happen to you and only you. And I hope you trip going up the steps of your mom's basement, knock out your 2 front fucking teeth. I hope nothing but bad stuff happens to you.
I couldn't have said it better myself, man. No, it's it's weird. Dude, us wrestling fans have a love-hate relationship with each other because it is, dude.
Give me this dude's tweet so I can fucking troll this fucking piece of shit.
All right, well, we get it one more time. His name was @casual_Q. Yeah, buddy, the tweet is it's pretty bad. It's trash. All right. And then last up, our boy Swerve at 5 Deuce 4 Trey 7. Swerve is so determined to prove WWE wrong for firing him, yet has done nothing to make them regret it. I don't know about that one, Deuce.
No, hold up. And I saw this, and actually Swerve retweeted this one. Until fucking Sunday, this tweet was 100% fucking correct.
Well, we're judging it now after WrestleDream.
It's trash. It's gone.
Yeah, dude, it's trash. Dude, I've come around to Swerve, man. I've come around big time.
Bro,
Yeah. Once, hold on. Let me eat this shit. All right, 5 Deuce 4, whatever your name is. All right. Yeah. Once he dished the Barclavas, and I wasn't so scared of him. When he stopped scared,
he has everything you want. Like he's charismatic.
His face,
ridiculous.
dude. His face, like he's got such a like gritty look to his face too. By the way, that guy can convey so many different emotions and just the look that like on his face.
This is how you should know he's got it. He's a fucking heel, but as soon as he comes out to that music and does Who's House and the whole fucking crowd does Swerve's House, then they go right back to booing him and throwing fucking sodas at him and shit when the match starts. That's a star. Flat out.
Yeah, it's AEW needs to capitalize on this because
they
essentially,
won't. And I'm praying they do. Like this is the one time I am praying Tony does the right fucking thing because I didn't think he was gonna win. I even tweeted Swerve this.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You're probably not winning Sunday. I love you to death. You're my favorite wrestler in AEW, but I just don't see everything white putting a win like this on you. And I'm happy I was wrong.
No, and you know what? I do think if you're trying to like look very closely, I do believe the basis of his feud with Hangman Page does address these things kind of meta. Like he is kind of acknowledging that. I do. You know it's intentional when they keep emphasizing the first black world champion in AEW. That line is not put in there by mistake. There's no dirt sheet saying that he went off script with that line, and they do keep using it. The AEW is acknowledging this narrative. I really, really hope that they keep it going because not only for just like the whole black wrestling side of things is you do have the potential, like Swerve could be in a way like the next Adam Cole, where he can be super over and super heated. Either way, mid-match, outside of the match, you name it. The guy can invoke emotions from wrestling fans however he wants.
At this point, like, I don't even give a fuck what belt it is. They got 35 fucking belts. Just put some fucking gold.
Put some gold on the man.
To kind of put like, you know what I'm saying, a cherry on the top that hey, this is the next guy. And like, I don't even care if it's a year from now. But just like there is no person of color in that top tier now but him. Now, what are you going to do to show that he's cemented there and that he is actually a part of it and this just wasn't a fluke because nobody saw it coming?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you like to see him be the one to dethrone MJF?
Hell yeah. But I mean, like, I'm okay if that doesn't happen quite yet because, like...
If they want to just let MJF ride out his thing, let Swerve do his thing.
MJF has to be, like, you got to ride him out at least till, what is it, All Out or All In or something. I don't know, like, to me, like NJF, and he hasn't got a real run as a champion because of the shit with Adam Cole kind of took on a life of its own that I don't think they planned on it doing, and they actually were smart and rode that out. But now that Adam's injured, like these next two pay-per-views, your fucking champion needs to be main eventing them. And like, I'm okay with the Jay White stuff. Like I said, I don't even give a fuck if it's the international Atlantic that with Japan on the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and you got a spot now, kind of with Moxley being hurt, and I guess Phoenix got hurt too, supposedly.
The news coming out is Phoenix got hurt, Mox is hurt, and then I believe the larger fella from Aussie Open. I don't remember his name. Mark Davis. Yeah.
Which he just got back from injury a couple
I
months ago.
I called him Mississippi Brody King. Like just because that's
Brody King.
I know he's Australian, but I'm just saying, like, if I was just to look at the man and not know where he's from or hear him
like
talk,
Brody King before he got tatted.
Looks like backwoods Brody King, man. There was a lot of injuries
for him. If you got to strip Phoenix, do another fucking tournament or like a battle royal, something.
Swerve could do with that that international title the way that the Intercontinental title has looked in WWE in the past. That could be his big stepping stone. He could make that title huge, and then use it once he drops it to catapult himself into the world title picture.
He could do it anyway because he's got the Mogul Embassy. He can go the fucking Gunther route and have them help him keep it and do whatever he can to fucking keep it. Or if we get a switch somewhere and he's the heel, now he becomes your workhorse champion like Orange was, where he's defended it on every fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty of having somebody like him. Because like I said, think about it. It was a little bit different with that crowd because it was so pro. Like, they were booing fucking Hangman out the gate, which I have never seen Hangman booed like that. Even when he was a
Seattle,
heel,
man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even when he was a heel, he never got heat like that. Which to me says it too. Like, Swerve's a fucking heel. He did everything possible. And still the crowd loved him. And it's not just there. It's anywhere you go. He does that who's house shit. The crowd goes nuts for it, and then they're right back to boom.
Yeah, no, he's I think that he's winning people over. He definitely won me over. And besides, when you get him out there paired with it's Prince Nana, Prince Nana, and they're doing the dance. The crowd is done. Like they are just hook, line, and sinker.
Did I not tell you this?
Yeah,
man.
Did
I not tell you this?
I know.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna try and be like, oh, I saw this. I did not see it coming this soon. Like, I thought it'd be like a few months of him getting like racking up some wins in the crowd.
All right, man. All right. What have you said? They started shucking and jiving. Like it's our weakness as white people, RN. Okay.
As soon as I started seeing the Nana dance go viral, I was like, oh, Swerve's fucking winning.
Yeah,
I take everything back I said. He's fucking winning now. As soon as I see them little Asian bitches and all types of motherfuckers doing the I was like, oh my god, this nigga about to win. Let's go.
Yeah.
Little Booker T action. You know what I'm saying? And you good.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a formula at this point, RN. Come on now.
Listen, everyone knows. Dave Chappelle even said it. The only way to get out the hood, you gotta have a fucking jumper, get to dance for these white folks. Something, bro. That's what you gotta do, bro. That's the only way you getting out.